going to let it load for a minute. So that way I can do my usual thing of posting it on Twitter.
Quick question. Should I look away from, like, Steam?
No, Steam's fine. It's on...
Okay.
on this.
Oh,
Let me...
I wonder what that notification is.
Oh, yeah, I wonder what the notification is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm looking at
Post.
I'm looking at Discord.
Okay.
I'm looking
Welcome,
at Minecraft.
everyone. I'm sure you're wondering why the screen is black right now. I'm trying to surprise my friends, too. It's very funny. Today, I've got something a little special today for my group. I have a nice little
Keeping
tie
me
on
up.
right now as well.
So I'm fucking sorry.
What?
Wait,
I have a blue tie on right now.
You had
Eh?
mentioned a prop. I'm now
That is-
very confused.
That is the prop. I have a blue tie on. I don't have a red one, unfortunately.
what are you playing, like fucking Suits or Death and Taxes?
No. Today,
Ace Attorney?
we're going to be playing Ace Attorney.
Sorry, guy. Oh,
Welcome
that's funny.
to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, I was going to play the remastered version of this that came out on the 3DS, but I couldn't figure out how to work
boy.
it.
Citra.
Yeah.
Citra. Oh, you couldn't figure out how to work it?
No.
How to get it working? How to get what working?
How to load it onto Citra.
Oh, that what file type did you get?
.3ds.
I'm pretty sure it has to be 3D. I thought it was 3D XS or FBX.
I don't remember. We can look at it later. Either way,
And it's one of, no, wait, FBX is for like fucking
we can figure it out
never-
later.
something else.
Anyways,
Mhm.
so yeah, this is what I am going to stream, at least for today, and probably a couple more cases in the future, because I think it's a fun game. And, as I mentioned to Akari previously, on a side note, this may be important for the campaign coming soon.
Hey,
I see. Understandable.
Court is now in session.
but
The first turnabout. I need to turn the volume up.
Alright, the first turnabout is, I think, the tutorial.
Correct. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Can you all hear it okay?
yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. I will also mention I do have Discord stuff for this as well.
Hey,
Also, if you want me to voice any, of the characters, feel free to ask me.
Okay. How well can you do Mia?
I'll probably do that.
Okay. Yeah, just something to court record real quick. I have an attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this.
I'm sorry. Why the fuck does it look like a goddamn pastry?
It really does.
It really does.
It either looks like a bun cake or like monkey bread.
Yeah. Or one of those, you know those little cookies with a little, like, dabble of
That's exactly
stuff
what
in the
I was
middle?
Oh, thumbprints?
Yeah. Thumbprints, yep.
Yep. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31. 4 to 5 p.m. cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. We have Mia Fey, who's 27, chief attorney at Fey & Co., my boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who was my friend in grade school.
Thank you. Thank you, last name.
Oh, don't worry,
Mhm.
they make fun of it a lot.
They do.
Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Boy, am I nervous.
That's you, Hikari.
Chief?
Oh, sorry. Right.
Oh, hi, Chief.
I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over!
Isn't that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him. Death, despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
It sounds like he really wants to die.
Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? No, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
Fantastic.
Fantastic!
I'm sorry, I guess
Fantastic!
I'll be Frank West in the corner. just add like a little reporter in the corner. I've covered wars, you know.
Wait, hold on. I have a dumb idea now.
Wait, give me a second. I can find a good Frank West picture.
Yes, please send it to me. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Nothing to say to Leo?
Nope.
The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. It is really quiet on my side, hang on. Can I, like, turn this up? It's already all the way up, okay. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. That's why I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your clients. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Did you send it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I sent A1 from Project X Zone.
Okay. If you're
That's his render. I'll keep looking for if I can find anything funny.
Yeah, find one of him like in a picture stance or something. I can put him like in the corner.
Fair.
Drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot! Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check at any time,
Wait.
okay?
I found one that's fantastic. This is the last one. That's such a good picture.
I love the way his forehead, man.
His
do.
forehead is so funny.
I wish it
to
was
see
a
this.
transparent image so I could get it without the background.
Oh, yo, give me a minute. Let me do that.
Okay. Here. Oh, did you see it? Winston Payne, age
Oh, that's
52,
great.
prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Thank you, Winston. Victim is Cindy Stone.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
So your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Cinderblock!
Cinderblock.
Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... hit with a blunt object.
Murdered.
Yes, she died because she was killed.
People die when they're killed.
People die when they are killed. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Right.
Type, weapons. Statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. Yes, boss?
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
No shit.
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Look, Phoenix can be pretty stupid, okay?
And touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. Yes, I stopped using regular ammunition because it got a little messy.
Too much paperwork.
Too much paperwork.
Seeing as I've seen some parts of this game, that checks out too hard.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Harry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy!
You were great together. You were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Well, they don't. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. He was seeing other men. He had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them?
Lies, all of it, lies! Don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Look at that. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30. Okay. Dude, no way.
She was a model, did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
You clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Yeah, we probably should. Keep your butt closed. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh,
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
that she-dog.
What did I? I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
No.
Sent you the picture, Fail.
Nice.
Did you?
Yep.
He sent it to me. I'm not sure if he sent it to you.
Nope.
Oh my god, I just realized that I accidentally cropped out his arm, but that shit's funny, so I don't care.
Understandable.
It looks
Fantastic.
so much funnier.
No.
No.
Put him.
It's one
Fantastic.
T-Rex arm.
Hang on.
He has just one T-Rex arm now.
Oh shoot, I didn't even put that one for.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Alright,
It's great.
I must go and genocide zombies.
Understandable.
Okay, give me a minute. Add image. West.
I'm waiting to see it on stream.
Give it a moment.
There he is.
Do you see him?
I see him.
Oh, dang it, it's not on my side yet. Oh, there he is.
He's just in the fucking corner. Perfect. It's perfect.
Did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he
Dude.
went. What do I do?
Badgering.
Stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie, like a dog. Oh, well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
He went to the apartment's victim that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order.
Alright,
Order of the court.
Mega Frank's going to go kill zombies.
Mega Frank.
I am dressed as fucking Mega Man.
I
Let's go.
figured. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
I forgot his first name was Frank.
He might be Frank, but he hasn't covered wars.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes! Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, but I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Hi, Tori.
Hi, Tori.
Hi, Tori.
We have our jury.
We have our photographer.
We have my boss, and we have me.
Yes.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Give me a sec. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay, that checks out. Mr. Wright, guilty. Thank you, Ground. I thought you were gonna say you have your ball. Why would I say that, Tori? No, I do not have any balls in this case. Oh, here we go. Mr. Frank Sawit, age 36. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes! Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Not your boss.
Alright,
Oh.
right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Balls and boss are not the same thing, Tori. This is clearly a woman. Lies! What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Yeah, give him the death sentence. How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
There's no key here! You lie. You're the one lying,
It's in the
Mia!
envelope.
Guilty!
Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony.
Boss of Wright might be his balls. Thank you, Tori. Throw out the key to the cell. I might. I don't know the series. This is Phoenix Wright, Tori. That was... I mentioned this a couple times to you because I was watching it.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would not take notice of him. You would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad, and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was half open, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd, in a big city like this, I thought.
I see. What happened next?
I am giving him the chat-out voice by accident.
Yes, you are. I was gonna call you out on it, but I was like, he knows what he's doing.
No, I just realized I was, but at the same time it fits. When you hear his objection, you'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing.
True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did pain cut him off so quickly?
So you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
And I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead!
Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no, nothing! Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next?
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
That phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. You seems really confident.
1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
No.
Present some evidence to contradict him. Court record. Oh,
Yep, I know. I watched this case before I did this.
fair.
Yeah, for my little research, I've been watching videos of the cases, so...
Fair.
It was 1 p.m. But the autopsy report says otherwise! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body, or no body, to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that's... Oh, I love his objection.
His objection is great.
Poor old man.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawwitz, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. It was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Hold the fuck up.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck would you be able to hear that TV if you're not in the goddamn apartment?
On top of the fact that there should have been a power outage.
Okay, that part, yeah.
Yeah, because they mentioned there was a blackout.
That makes more sense.
Yep.
I'm over here like thinking people are listening to the TV at normal goddamn volumes.
Yeah,
and there's people
some
like my
people
grandma
don't.
who listens to it at a high volume and claims it's not loud.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right? You know what to do.
I've got this one. Oh, I like that little... I forgot that was a thing on the bottom screen. They don't have that in the remake.
What?
At the bottom screen, whenever it goes to cross-examination, it shows... You know how like, in Pokemon, when you face the Elite Four, it shows the Elite Four member versus you?
Yeah.
It does that. With
Nice.
with Phoenix and the prosecution. It's really cool. But they don't have it in the remake because... Well, when I say remake, I'm more so mean like the PS4 and the PC version, because there's not a bottom screen.
It might be a remake of the Game Boy Advance version.
This I don't think this was Game Boy Advance. This was made on DS.
You might want to double check that. I heard rumors of that's technically the remake. I remember because they said something about there's one case that was made for this version, which uses like some of the DS features.
It was originally released for Game Boy Advance. I did not know that. Okay. That makes sense then.
I know stupid obscure facts.
No, that's fair. Yeah, no, that new case that they added, that is probably my favorite case in this game.
Fair.
So, but yeah, no, like 'cause, like the PC remake and such they don't have that bottom screen one because they don't have a bottom screen. So I forgot that was a thing.
Yep.
It's really cool.
Yep.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
You said heard, not saw?
Yes, heard.
All I saw was a body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange?
Your watch?
So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all.
The witness did say
Oh
he
god,
actually,
I just heard the objection.
Yeah, I love it.
Yup.
the witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything.
I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Are you sure it was a television and not a radio?
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Ostensibly, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television.
Right.
Yes.
I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy.
Yeah, I'm smelling something fishy too, but I thought that was just you.
Something about hearing the television.
Witness has testified. He heard the time.
Oh, just 3 hours off, wasn't it? Yeah, that's not the issue we have. Hold it right there! Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah. Well,
Defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawitz?
no, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawitz, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Yeah. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawitz. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Objection, it's not my fault. I'm taking accountability for my actions. All aboard the toxic gossip train. That's fair.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, a murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Now, who remembers anything about that statue? That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock.
The table clock?
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it.
The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence? Who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there was a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that! I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Order of the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawitz. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard, no, I mean, I saw. I love that.
Yup.
I love the breakdowns of this game.
Yup, the breakdowns are great.
I don't know if you saw it, Leo.
I am currently 577 zombies dead.
That's fair. Mr. Sawit just threw his hair at Phoenix's face.
Oh, I've seen that
Hey,
one.
yeah.
That one's funny.
Yep.
Shut! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please.
Begone, weave!
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright! Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. They'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors.
Try something.
No, I know. I just love.
Yeah.
I love some of the answers in this.
So, some of them are great.
Let's send the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Yeah.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing.
How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
You can't prove that. You don't have a case.
That's right.
Help me. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry.
I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Solwit.
Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. You can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Then find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Now see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Casper.
She was in Paris!
Yep.
She was getting the Eiffel Tower. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawitz? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Yep.
The man gained rabies that day. Order! Order, I say!
I would like number 9 large. Number
6
12.
with extra dips.
And a large soda. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. He wasn't taken to the hospital?
Surprising.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Yeah.
With that, the court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawwit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. Defendant lobby number 2. Ew. I can't believe you won!
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. He's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Why am I suddenly turning to Shaggy?
Zoinks, dude!
Like Zoinks, Nick! Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Yeah, Harry?
Yes, you. You can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Oh no. Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
He's moved on already. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
Your present? For me?
Night, Dad.
Wait. Wasn't the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her, one for me.
Really? You? You made this?
You're talented?
Well, thank you. I'll keep this as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Mary.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
The only thing about it, I think this is the game that made me start saying "excuse me."
Understandable.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
No. I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
No? No, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better.
Right. I hope you see the importances of evidence now.
Nope, not really.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Nah.
People too.
Oh, people never change.
We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent.
Yeah, that's why Twitter usually does guilty before proven innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
I can't do that.
Mm-mm. Right.
Yes.
Listen, learn, and grow strong.
Insert Sonic music here.
That's about right.
Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Dinner on you.
God fucking damn game.
Your butts are pretty big, but I don't think we should eat dinner off of it. Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a warrior was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks?
I mean, we're going to dinner. I could just tell you then. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters.
Yep.
So what'd you think, Leo, of the first one?
I've already seen it.
You have? Okay. What'd you think of it?
I already know what's gonna happen next.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately, so do I.
As do I. The reason I got into this is because I watched Nintendo Capri Sun play through the games. I think this one, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. I think he did Apollo Justice, and I saw the first one of that. I think it was just the first game he did. And I played the first Miles Edgeworth spin-off game, because if I remember correctly, the second one wasn't in the US until recently.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's Capcom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Capcom has a notorious habit of doing that shit.
A lot of companies do. They like to keep their Japanese exclusives.
Yep.
So how does it feel that we're both playing Capcom games?
Honestly, pretty good. I look over at your stream, and you're just Mega Man riding on his... Hang on. I'm gonna switch my Mystery Dungeon screen real quick, because I have the Discord one there.
Understandable.
There we go. I'm gonna keep... Oh, now he's riding a... I look away for 1 second, and you're in a car suddenly! How did you go from a skateboard to a car?
This was always the plan.
Understandable.
Well, I'm gonna go AFK real quick. I'm gonna go grab some water for my throat.
This was always... I like how that's my only response of this was always the plan.
So, I'll turn your audio on while I leave, and then I'll be right back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, by the way, thank you, Broken Controllers. Controller support for Dead Rising 1, 2, and 2.
That's about right.
Mhm.
Alright, I have your Discord stream on off mute, so I'll be right back.
Alright, it's time to be Mega Man. Key obtained. I should stress I am not playing modded or cheated. I should stress that because I fucking earned this Mega Man outfit. And use a queen. Gonna. Ooh. Eh. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Because I spent so long during the first morning, I think it cut into my... Yeah, it cut into that.
Mhm.
Don't care. Alright, I need to go to Paradise Plaza. Oh. Oh well. Paradise Plaza's this way. Hell yeah. Eat some cookies. Crackers. Potato chips.
Potato crisps.
Yep. Yep. Ah, there it is. There's the car. Whoop.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm getting to the next car.
I see that.
Car.
So how much do you know, like, everything of the next case?
Do yeah, no, I already know the next case.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, time to begin it. Turnabout Sisters.
Yeah.
I watched like halfway through the first game
Oh,
because
okay,
I was
that's fair.
interested in it.
It is a very funny game.
It is.
And I know it's not, like, actually true to, like, actual courts, but it's still...
For the
It's
most part.
not.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still really good at making you think,
Mhm.
which is what I like about it.
It's a puzzle game.
It's a good puzzle and detective game.
Plus, it can help you in VR chat court, which I've done once or twice. Which, I did that with Evie.
Yeah, I know. I still want to do
That
that.
was fun. Well, we'll
Mhm.
have to make time for it. Maybe tomorrow, man.
No, I have church tomorrow.
Oh, I'd say maybe Wednesday, but
Well, I'd also say Wednesday, but apparently I already have arrangements for Wednesday.
heh.
Apparently, so we have some friends in the congregation that are heading out soon, so they want us to come over and talk about the plans for it, and they have a big swimming pool too, so they want us to go over there, swim, and talk about it.
Have fun going swimming, man.
I'm gonna be
Shit.
honest, Chief, I used to enjoy swimming, but I've done it so often. And
Queen.
I've grown up, so
Useful.
I don't know. Swimming just doesn't have the same, doesn't give me the same excitement it used to. Which is unfortunate when you live in a really hot state.
Yeah.
But that's what air conditioning's for. I don't know, I also just don't go with friends often anymore either, because there's not really a lot of people I can go with.
Fair.
Anyways, this is not supposed to be a pity party for me. We have a different family that needs to be pitied.
Yep.
Do you want to be Maya too?
I guess so.
That's up to you.
Since
You don't have to if you don't want to.
no, it's good.
Okay.
Hello,
It
this
keeps
is
her
Maya.
engaged with what's going on.
That's true.
Yep. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault.
Only giving her the Jill voice.
I apologize.
I mean, honestly, it kind of fits. It fits the character.
Yup. It really does, unfortunately. Nah, just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
They mean rice
Okay,
balls.
okay.
No, they mean burgers.
Yet.
I've seen the awkward zombie comic.
I don't know what that is.
Eat your burgers, Apollo.
I don't know what that is.
Basically, because they actually mean like sushi / rice balls, but
Yep.
because of translation, they changed it to be burgers.
Man.
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
Because she always talks about burgers in the game, so it's just been my headcanon that those who just love
Yeah.
burgers. Now I'm upset.
Sorry to burst that bubble.
It's such a random quirk, and I love it.
And now I'm
I'm
just
sick-
stuck thinking the jelly-filled donuts in frickin' Pokemon.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's got the same energy.
I'm sticking with my headcanon that they're eating actual burgers. I don't.
I'll
screw
go
you-
for it.
Screw you,
Funny.
Japan.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No, please.
No,
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Neil's getting mounted.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Good.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. No, Miss Faye. I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. And that ship has sunk. Red,
So
white,
For these last two cases, did they use the thinker as the fucking weapon both times?
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
they make
wanted
a
that
joke about
on
it.
record.
Do what?
I wanted that on record.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yep.
that's fair. They make a joke about it.
Yep.
Let's see, what's in our court record? Attorney's badge. Probably just says the same thing, yeah. Profiles. Mia. Same thing. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Let's see. Seeing if anything will turn yellow here. I don't think it will. Because that's how it was in the new game. I smell blood, but that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's, okay. No. Screw you. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I think you have to hit back, yeah.
Probably.
Move.
Office.
Office. Yep.
That smell. Blood!
Sis.
Someone's there! Chief? Chief! Chief! Fox!
Con! Hey, someone had to make the fucking Star Trek reference.
I was making a Star Fox reference.
I did Star Trek.
Snake! Snake!
Yep.
All the screaming out of the way. Who are you?
Henry! Hi, Goofy.
Gorge.
Yeah, no, Goofy voices a character in this game.
That's hilarious. The strange girl dropped out cold. Left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief while she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Which really sucks, because I'm pretty sure Mia had a crush on Phoenix. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Chief. Oh, okay, so it pumps up with his name. Got it. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Nice, luxurious place. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. If there were any clues here. She was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards in the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Butts. Broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Crust with dried blood, high rock. Banco Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC was email. She picked up this ancient model from some garage sale for practically nothing. That's not what I wanted. See if there's anything else before I hit the clock. Jeez. Mouse! So, I've been having this issue with my mouse for months now. It loves to double-click.
Oh yeah, you talked about that before.
I didn't know I did, but man, it's gotten annoying recently. The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good at sitting, too. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Before I use the phone, I'm gonna go back over here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that! Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Fey.
Maya. Eh? Maya? So Mio's writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Now, we're gonna examine it first. Sorry, Maya. Couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. You can get up on the shelves without feeling insignificant. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. The reception desk. I usually sit here. You know, I actually didn't know that. That's fair.
Yep.
Large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. I feel that.
Considering he's stuck staring at it constantly.
Yeah. The sofa's for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. Several naps have taken place here. The door to the chief's office, slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. True. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And sis.
So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's...
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
And you were here visiting? This late at night?
Yes, she said she wanted to keep some evidence. Yeah, she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. My god, my brain just stopped functioning on that sentence.
Felt that. Evidence?
Yes, it was a clock. It was the thinker.
About the thinker.
The thinker? That was... Oh, sis.
Oh, I shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. But why? Why did she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. No, wrong button. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. Here, the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Please! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from the outside, from outside the window? Oh! She's staring right at me! She's holding a phone in her hand. I hate her.
Is it the pink lady?
It's the pink lady.
Yep. She's obnoxious.
Doesn't she try to use her cleavage to try and distract the court?
Yes, she is fan service.
Yes, she does.
Gross.
She is fan service. Also, while I was like doing research for my thing,
Mhm.
I found something funny.
Mhm.
Spoiler alert, her name is April May. And she's saying Maya Fey was the killer.
Does she accidentally say her name?
No. But notice the naming convention. April May, Maya Fey. Red White says Phoenix Wright is the murderer.
Mm.
They rhyme. And I think that's funny.
Yep. Yep.
Spoiler alert. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police!
Hello there, Gumshoe.
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Scares me! Does the word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? Victim drew this here
Poor
note in her
Gumshoe.
blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Gumshoe, no.
Killer? I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
I love Gumshoe.
He's got the spirit.
He's got the spirit, but not the salary. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. December 6th, 9:07 a.m. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I wonder why.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. You better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something that I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought...
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Oh, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Gee, thanks, boss.
That's
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Let's see. Maya Fey, 17, Mia's little sister, found bent over her sister's body crying. Dick Gumshoe, age 30, detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation.
What investigation?
The current one. Smile for the camera.
He didn't really investigate much, he just went, no, you were guilty.
Well, I mean, he found a name, she admitted it was her name. You can't really blame the guy.
He doesn't want to do any work anymore. His feet are tired. He doesn't want to go back.
It was way too early at night, or way too late at night. Besides, they're probably investigating right now.
Yep.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Yeah, it's almost like he's a PNG.
They swapped an actual person out for a,
For a cardboard cutout.
cardboard cutout or a freaking dummy or something.
It looks like a
If I
cardboard
could
No
cutout.
one's noticed.
If I could still run it over with a car and it counts towards my zombie kills, I'm fine.
It
Understandable.
looks like a
Dude,
cardboard cutout.
I'm going for
That's
I'm going for genocide. I need to kill 53,000.
Jesus.
I need to
Yep.
kill I am killing the entire civilization of Williamette, Colorado.
Yes, you are. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is, what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
It's nothing. It's nothing strange. I just call people from the dead. That's a spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Oh god.
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
Yeah, you ain't out of the woods yet. You recorded it.
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
That's fair. Your cell phone. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I I just remembered the detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Neat. Day of the crime. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it.
It's fine, I've just been talking about it all day.
I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Also eating, so I apologize.
You're good.
So you're an acolyte. Medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that.
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble.
You don't say.
Do you think you could ask him to represent me?
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Yeah. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Ba-da-ba-da. First and foremost. Oh, Gumshoe! The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. No, sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. Why did anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer.
And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent.
Right.
And you were... Detective Suede Shoes?
Suede shoes.
Detective Gumtree.
Hmm.
Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Ew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer.
Plant.
Tree.
Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember.
Cordyline stricta, pal.
What was that? You can take a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue. So am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. That's about right.
Mm-hmm.
About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You wanna know the results, eh? Don't you go look at me like that, pal! It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, alright.
It's destroying my throat.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the report, that's all.
Thank you, good sir. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 o'clock p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial that you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
So you put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
So you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Alright, this photographer is gonna go use the bathroom for a bit.
Alright,
Fair.
I'm just gonna move him off the stream for a minute.
Understandable.
Sorry, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
No, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Okay, can't be straight with this guy. What should I tell him?
Something the matter?
No, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
Yes. Says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Tokyo.
Steel Samurai.
An action hero on TV?
Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost and went down to the precinct.
That what she said?
Yes.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway.
Here you go. Seems they didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Yes. Hold the conversation between the chief and Maya. Touch the check button to listen. I won't make you read it.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while, so I want you to hold on for me. The clock.
Yeah, is this the exact same one
Yeah,
that
it's the exact
was
same
at the
one.
very start of? Yeah.
It's not working. That's lame. That's no good. How that one up to? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you at 9. Oh, it is a very summarized version of it too. It's not the actual. It was some clock. That statue of the thinker tells you the time.
It has enough information
It has the important
to
bits,
work with. Yeah.
but they summarize it down to keep it to 3 pages.
Yep.
Guess if I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think
More
of
like a witness trying to influence others.
it. Yeah. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just tell me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Ha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Miles Edgeworth, age 24, accused prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. April May, 23. She's only 23? Eyewitness to the events testifies that she saw Maya commit the murder. Let's go to Grossberg first. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Okay, same thing. Alright, boss is out. Hotel room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi! Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
And what itself? Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself.
Please contain yourself. Please.
These containers.
Please.
Let's just hope that that shirt can contain her.
That button is what I'm worried about.
Oh,
Yep.
I need to go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Me too. Me too. I'm hoping that's a screwdriver and nothing else. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Oh, whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall.
Understandable.
Apologies, background noise.
Fair.
Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. That's fair. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the fan cool offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. But you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, absurd. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
I bet you do. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Don't tell Mia that. Right. Just tell me what it is you do.
Well, no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Ooh, amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
No, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, I'm just gonna look for clues in the garbage. Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. God, I hate her. That's not where I wanted to go. Hey! Wrong location, but I'll take it.
Understandable. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
Let me go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? How come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. Boy! I can't do that right now, my throat is gone.
Understandable.
Here's Vidak!
Where is Vidak?
What do you want?
Also, where is Leo? He's been gone. He's been gone a bit.
He probably fell in.
Mhm.
Yep, well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ah-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Oh. He didn't say anything about it, okay.
Meaning that oil paint is likely still pretty fresh.
Probably. Why do you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. The client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Lost. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now. I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Who do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Like the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
Mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Ah, so you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hats. It's worth at least 3 million, and I have no intention of parting with it, of course. Nope, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying! Jeez. What even is that a picture of? That's just a cowboy? Well, he's useless.
So that man, why was he just wiggling his mustache?
You don't wiggle yours?
I don't have a mustache.
Well, I guess you wouldn't know then.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to eating my dad's white Poke Blocks.
Okay.
Okay. I will show you
Please
what I
do.
mean. Give me a second here. I need to
curious.
get the. I'm going to get the fucking graphic for the white Poke Block as well.
Alright, well let me know when you do then. Hiya!
Oh, you're back.
Oh, actually, yep, speaking of back, let me just drag this guy back on screen.
Yeah, Frank West is back.
Here we go.
Where are the pictures?
Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened?
Uh,
You don't mean you refused to help?
oh,
I see.
There, I put it in mute chat.
I've been Huh.
he really did.
Told you.
They
Told you.
really do.
That's funny.
I've been abandoned then.
What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
What?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my ESP.
Feel bad for her. All by herself up on the mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened? I don't know what. Phoenix's line came up and I'm still waiting for you. I don't know what the heck just happened.
Having the opposite problems from frickin'
Jesus.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I guess.
I guess so. My everything just turned off that time.
Well then. The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
Wright.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Yeah, might as well. I mean, we're gonna lose anyways, considering the circumstances. No, we're gonna defend her. We're gonna be the good guys. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Because I said so. Now sit down and shut up. Why? Well, no one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
And she did, as she got arrested about 17 fucking times. Honestly, at this point, they really should just, like, have a blacklist for her.
Yeah. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Well, we're gonna go look inside of the woman's drawers.
Perf.
Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp has phoned. Ah, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
Right. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Maybe. Marvin Grossberg, 64, veteran defense attorney of Mia's mother. Oh. A veteran defense attorney and Mia's mentor, not her mother. God,
Fails dyslexic.
my brain's turning off.
No.
Bellboy, 26. Bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel. Snoopy Snoop. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Found in Miss May's hotel room. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Yeah, I do not want to get to that woman's bottom. Trust me.
Which woman?
Miss May.
Oh, the pink one.
Yeah, pink.
Yep.
Is she the epitome of don't stick dick in crazy?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. 100%.
Very much so.
Oh, God.
Understandable.
September 7th, 10 a.m. Courtroom number 1. There he is. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
I am 1/10 of the way to my achievement.
Let's go.
Fuck,
Nice.
man.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statements. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. You may call your first witness. Prosecution called... Wait. The judge was supposed to say that, but it said Edgeworth said that.
Maybe Edgeworth did say it.
Why would he say you can call your first witness and then proceed to call his own witness? Why is he telling himself that?
Because he's a dick.
You know what? That's true. It was probably
Yep.
an error in the game. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene,
Cool.
Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found here by this window, here. Cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Let's see, let's take a look at that. Murder scene, the Fanco offices, check button. Yep, that's about right. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had no witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Ah. Hey! I just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Oh, I still love that.
Yep, it's great.
Rush to the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal. Don't play dumb. You know who. Call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Alright, let's continue. There are two people there already. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With their funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Why is that? What's your reason? You had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Oh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is.
I can tell where he's looking. I can tell where he's looking.
Yep.
See, the hard evidence he was talking about was something else.
Hard evidence was him.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, there were things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you about it first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Based, Judge.
I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Oh yeah, the judge is stupid too. I love him. Try to be more careful.
They're both dumb and they're great.
They're both dumb and lovable.
Yup.
Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Got a memo. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did it? Then who did write it? Smarty pants. Who? The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you think the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. That's the case.
Yeah, because the writing is not as good as
Writing's not as good. Yep. As well as the fact that died instantly.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they point out the handwriting, at least.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, what is your evidence? Ha! Guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. The word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote it? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? Oh, kind? Well, here they take the little bits of blood, the hemogoblins,
Hemogoblins.
I refuse to testify on this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I'll be your honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah. I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. Oh. That was a mess.
What did that mean?
Poor Gumshoe's salary. Right, where was I?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the blood on the victim's finger? Yeah, that is a constant joke in this series.
That his salary constantly is going down.
Yeah, poor guy. Now, which hand was the
Yeah.
bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Haha! Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Objection. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. What? No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! Defense is a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? We got like what, the day after? Yeah. When was the day after the murder? Prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning.
This is the part where I have to call fucking bullshit. In an actual court of law, Phoenix would have been given the new autopsy report as part of the evidence. Due to the fact of this would actually make, I believe that would immediately make it not guilty because of withholding evidence.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. In this game, everyone hates Phoenix anyway, so it's okay.
You know what? Just send Edgeworth to jail.
Well, when you say that. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright?
Forged evidence.
You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the courts. Understood. Court accepts the evidence. Let's see.
Because all of the evidence is, you know, needs to be submitted before
Yes.
cross-examination.
Yeah. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
Oh god, the music.
April May, at your service.
Why does it... Oh my god, it sounds like fucking Yumland music from Battle Network.
You know the best part?
What?
This song continues to the other cases.
Yep.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like, in my hotel room? I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fayetteville law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the
What?
court.
Do not fucking call anyone in this goddamn game big boy ever again, you pink girl. That fucking sent me into shock.
Understandable. Yep.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness's account.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she got up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor? I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
The judge?
Yes.
The judge? What the fuck, dude?
The judge called her
You're
firm.
supposed to...
Supposed to be impartial, yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is why he's
just
an idiot.
so dumb.
This is why he's a lovable idiot. Well,
Yep.
Mr. Wright, will you
You know-
cross-examine the witness?
You know, just get some fucking keys to jangle in front of him.
Honestly,
Yeah,
that probably
yeah.
would work really well. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. I'm just imagining the judge opening up like Pokemon packs up there while he's listening.
Yeah, no, like he's just got like keys. He's just waiting.
He's got a fidget spinner.
But 9 o'clock at night.
Why'd you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Oh, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl? Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl?
What?
Not poor me! You looked out the window.
I agree with Wright, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see next?
Ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing?
The person attacking her?
The one attacking her was a mousy girl.
How do you know she was a defendant?
Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with the short,
Hearsay.
girlish figure. testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the
That
testimony.
is not fucking bulletproof. That's fucking hearsay.
Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Nope. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did see the putty tat. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
The hippie clothes?
Yep.
Then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuary clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. Only we should have been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Yep, I already know the issue. So, you saw me then too?
Of course. I don't remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky?
Was refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
No, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Why did you have to actually
No,
say
the
sorry?
fuck you're not. BRB eating corn.
Understandable.
Very well.
I found corn.
Nice.
Corn is a good thing to find.
Sometimes.
Yep.
Ran off to the right. Is that right as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing! Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
She hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did!
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
See, which weapon was it?
That clock! The kind of statuary clock? The thinker, I think.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
Jesus.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
No.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? No. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over.
What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because... I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the offices of Fanco.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
Offices of Fanco, where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor.
Can't give up now.
I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just have a look, as soon as you can. No. See anything interesting, Your Honor? Just as the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat! Well, Miss May.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Mm.
There's a reason why the clown. There's a reason why why we want to kill the clown for those weapons.
That's fair. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course.
Can you prove that the clockwork was there to begin with?
I have proof. What?
No, I was saying, do you have proof that the clockwork was there during the time of the murder? No? Huh, suspicious.
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was moved is... a phone! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this is my phone.
Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. The defendant's cell phone wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not... Wow, those lines are different in the remake. In the PC port.
Goes out for
he feels bad for Gumshoe.
Yeah.
In the part where Edgeworth earlier said that he should Gumshoe should look forward to his bonus, he said you should look forward to your evaluation, as do I. So they've changed.
Edgeworth is a fucking dick.
Yes, he is.
He is.
It makes sense once you understand who his mentor is.
Yep. Very much, yep.
Let's hear the conversation. I won't let you read it, it's okay.
It's fine.
You could.
Because it's been said multiple times.
Exactly.
Already.
It's not working. That's lame. Taking the clock worked out. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Ma?
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
As I've seen it before. Well, it makes sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, Larry made that custom.
The witness claims she had seen it before. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It is as Leo says. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. No, excuse is not on sale today.
Your breakup.
She's sagging!
She's sagging. Yep.
Also, her heart is upside down. The button.
Yep.
Oh,
What's it to you,
I was
porcupine
to
head?
know.
Stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She should die for it. Die! Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm.
Oh. Really, me? Did I lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Have a look at this. Oh, that.
Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you are tapping the victim, Miss Mia, were you not? No. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. If that's the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it, though? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair! All of you ganging up on me like that.
You're probably used to it.
Oh, I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? That did it. Court seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Is this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant? I think exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone a defense's tone of speech. He has the point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Let's see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good.
Good damn.
Well, you're not the first man who stopped that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way! Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Oh, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk it quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus, she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. Court calls a hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir? I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tease looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Yeah, I can see why. That picture. He is broad. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel. Business for 4 generations. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, we will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and I... That face says it all.
Pervert.
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV, and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, time of the murder. Brought to her precisely the requested time. Precisely 9 o'clock, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee. And like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the clock of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's a very endearing mannerism, replied. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasure, sir. Embrasure? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir.
Oh.
More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. Nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on for long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. That's really it now. It's my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. No, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it's a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was the disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did you say? What did you say? Ah! No, rather, Wright. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. Witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Oh, yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. No! You fool! I've done it. I've won! April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendants. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who? Who was this other person? Simple. It was... the man. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. You're back.
Alright, I'm still, slaughtering zombies if you want to cut the footage to that. Honestly, having the courtroom debate song right now is pretty nice.
Understandable.
Why'd I go in this maintenance tunnel? This maintenance tunnel sucks. I want to use Paradise Plaza so I get the car. Well, since I'm here, I should probably grab another chainsaw. That way I have a weapon to help me cut through shit tons of zombies going to the cars.
Fair.
Also, this looks ridiculous, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Funny as hell.
Yep.
Man, the new Mega Man game, you're looking kinda weird.
It's just the Americanization of it.
Ah, yeah. Also, I am not doing any of the case files.
Understandable.
I literally only did some of the scoops so I could get some items that would help me with slaughtering more zombies.
Fair.
So, Brad's not getting back up for Carlito, and Carlito's going to escape. I don't care.
Fair.
I am here for the genocider achievement right now.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
Oh. I accidentally hit a shopping cart and the car started to almost fly.
Hmm.
So how's Minecraft going?
It's going.
You know, it would be
I'm
funny
surprised-
for a Phoenix Wright outfit.
Yeah. But the Mega Man outfit.
Oh yeah, the Mega Man outfit's funny, but it would be funny for if I had a Phoenix Wright one.
Yeah, it would.
So actually, I watched a video about like the rise and fall for this series,
Mhm.
and it makes complete sense as to why the gameplay stopped being interesting.
Mm. For Dead Rising.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you noticed how the gunplay sucks.
Yep.
And melee is heavily preferred. On my Discord just went off. Have to go outside
Yep.
for a minute. Something came up. Okay. They tried
So,
turning it
yeah.
into Call of Duty.
Ah, okay.
So, gun good.
Yeah, that would do it. So effectively, they got rid of what balance they had for it.
Hmm?
Oof.
Yep. It's one of the main reasons why Dead Rising 4 is considered the worst game, is because guns. Same with 3. 3 is good, but that's because it still has, you know, some of the extra stuff. Still.
As its best quality was effectively having all the different kinds of weapons, not just a one-trick pony. Yeah.
Like I'm doing a one trick. I've been doing one trick pony, but that's just because it's been effective. The way I see it, Dead Rising is the zombie game that's a B movie, and it's the best quality. It's cheesy as hell. The dialogue kinda sucks. The plot is fucking all over the place, and you partially only really care. And line delivery
Fair.
is genuinely kinda nutty.
Fair.
But that's some of its best qualities to me. Sometimes you wanna just sit down and watch a fucking B movie. And well,
Yep.
bada bing bada boom.
Fair.
Like, I will state, like, the idea behind it is incredibly smart. With, you are a reporter during a zombie apocalypse, survive. And then you are just a dude. Survive.
Yep.
But when it came to this advancing plot of survivors, the second you have a zombie apocalypse last more than a year is when I think you have fallen off.
Yeah. Yeah. because how in the world do the zombies survive that long?
At least I give like Dead Rising this. They did it via a stupid explanation, and I was like, yeah, that's good.
Stupid explanations, but can work sometimes.
Basically the U.S. government, so they make some cure, right? They make like this temporary cure that suppresses turning into a zombie. And it's called Zombrex. You take it every 12 hours. However, in order to synthesize Zombrex, you need a stable source of the queens. You see where this is going.
Yeah. If you start mass producing the queens and they suddenly get out, yikes.
Actually, purposefully letting them get out. So they can infect more, so you can harvest more queens. Because, you know, it's the industry of medicine, so they're obviously going to be evil.
They saw, we can make money off of this.
And I think like one of the plot points is there's an actual cure. But
and they try to destroy it, don't they? Or try to cover it.
No, they use it on themselves and then they refuse to produce any more because money. Which, honestly, that just checks out so hard.
Yeah, it does.
Also, for chat's reference, Phoenix Wright is currently on hold as the guy who's actually streaming had something he had to go do IRL. So we're doing Dead Rising for right now.
Yep.
Honestly, I think that's a good backup plan, is for me to stream to Discord a secondary game in case Feo has to go AFK, so that there's a small stream break.
Yep.
52 hours left, so I've gone through 12. Oh god. I can do this. I'm almost at 10,000. But fuck.
It's close.
I think I'll have about 12 hours left, but it's going to be... all I'm doing is... drive car. There is a Wii port of this game, by the way. Of the first one, and it's called Chop to You Drop. CHOP. And it is actually interesting in terms of a port. First off, due to, you know, it's on the Wii, the game doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
It's no longer an open world. the scoops are now mission-based structure.
Mm.
So you go back to the safe room every so often,
Mhm.
and it's just, oh yes, here's the next mission.
Mhm.
Meaning there's only ever one ending you can get, which is the canon ending.
Yep.
Which is fine. For
Yeah.
because it's a Wii port of an Xbox 360 game.
Mhm.
This location does not exist in Wii.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure this location does not exist on Wii. And if it does, it is hella different.
Mm.
Because of this mission-based structure, the time mechanic is completely gone. Because they couldn't get it to work.
Fair.
There's now a money mechanic,
Hmm.
which you get money from saving survivors and doing missions. And you can use that money to buy guns. And of course, the guns are actually good. Because it's on the Wii.
Yep. Of course.
Oh, the Resident Evil is going to rear its head, because if you look closely, it's just Dead Rising in the same engine of the Wii Resident Evil game.
Hmm.
Which is very unfortunate. Because I think Resident Evil is good for if you want, like, zombies to be fucking scary.
Mhm.
And Dead Rising if you want to be campy.
Yep.
You can have both.
Yep.
Like, small opinion, because I think it'd be funny
Mhm.
if they had like an actual crossover. Frank West fighting Leon Kennedy, or like, because let's be real, Leon Kennedy is the face of Resident Evil.
Mhm.
It acts like a fucking psychopath fight from Dead Rising. And
Fair.
because that'd be funny. Because let's be honest, Leon's fucking insane. And he's an inhuman. But so is Frank.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, for me personally, the big one for, like, Frank being fucking built different.
Mhm.
So, you know how I told you, like, the end of the story is I fight some part of the US military on the back of a tank.
Mhm.
Okay, I am
Frank did that
Welcome
after
back.
4 days of no sleep.
Mm.
And
Yikes.
continuously fighting zombies and psychopaths. Frank is fucking built different.
So
Fair.
I have my game paused right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So
Everything all right?
we had chickens, as I'm sure my friends would know. But
Yep.
they've been disappearing periodically recently.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, recently, my uncle set up a camera outside because our other one wasn't capturing anything.
Okay.
And roughly an hour and a half ago, we got a
Mhm.
video from the camera.
Mm.
And it was a
Oh.
video of a bobcat taking our last chicken.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, a
is funny.
bobcat. Those things are fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is funny, because back in 2010, which is the reason we have the first camera, a bobcat also took all of our chickens.
It's fucking returned.
Yeah, 14 years later. We called someone to get rid of it the first time, so we're gonna have to do it again. Probably. Anyways, that's what happened. Back to the real court case. Miss Mayor
Honestly, man, the way you were saying that, I genuinely thought you were gonna say, so the camera caught, like, 3 fucking people stealing our chickens.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it.
Obviously.
Because that's what I was expecting you to say, because that, the way you say it, you were saying it, was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, no, we were expecting people. But no, that's not the bobcat. Anyways, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who had the presence of the other man from his court. Upstart amateur! These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. Court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for the trial. That is all today for the trial for Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. Mr. Wright. There's that autopilot.
There we go. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan!
Well, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembly lips. It sent shivers up my spine. Okay then.
You say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. May have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Yes.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. And that is... The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. To be continued. And that is where we're going to leave off today's episode.
That's fair.
Yep.
Yep, my throat is starting to hurt, and I'm getting tired, and now I have another problem to deal with.
You're starting to hear a weird buzzing in your ears. You think you might have a wasp in your brain.
There's so much happening in my brain, dude.
Don't worry, we'll get you some Zombrex. You'll be fine.
Oh, please, I need something for this migraine. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel, and it helps us out. Shows us that you actually like us, which we appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I have 12,000 killed already.
Leo still being a genocidal maniac, as you do.
Hey man, the Mega Buster is fueled on blood.
Understandable.
55 hours remain. Actually, I'd make a good time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, next time we stream, it'll either be nightmare mode for FNAF or just more mystery dungeon. We'll see.
Possibly, and I'm only saying this possibly because it'd be funny, we might do VR chat.
As much as I would love that, I know it's not possible for me.
You could stream off of Cyan. We just can't reach out.
I guess, but then how would they see the game?
You stream off of the secondary account on your desktop.
Oh. No,
and you play on your other account. And you just use it as a camera, and as we do other things, say court case or what have you.
That does sound interesting, but I think we're going to keep that with recording wise, because that is way too difficult to keep moving around.
Oh, that part's fair.
Yeah, as much as I would love to do that. I'll keep it to little bits first, and hopefully if I can do graphics card, then I'll think about it.
Fair. If you're on PC, then it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but I don't want to play it on PC.
Well, yeah, because we're almost always doing most of our stuff is Quest.
Not even that. It's just more fun to do in VR because you can actually move around.
You know, I meant PC VR.
Oh yeah. Either way. Anyways, once again, thank you. Please subscribe, like the video, and yeah, we'll see you later.